Simmers, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Simplycoya, and if you are new, thank you so much for choosing my video to watch today. Alright guys, I have been waiting so long to do this makeover. I mean, this family in general, so epic, so classic. They're like up there with the goths for me. Love them. I don't really like the way they were placed in The Sims 4 in terms of their story. Like their mom, I'm not really familiar with. But Dina and Nina are just two classic OG characters, so I was very excited to make them over. And I was also very excited to make over the infamous Don Lethario because, oh my good God, my guy is looking really awful in this game. It's like The Sims went from not looking too bad. Like I think the mom looks pretty good here. She doesn't look too bad. What is her name? Katrina? Yeah, she doesn't look too bad here, but honestly, the more you go down like to edit each sim, the worse and worse they look. I kind of edit them in a weird order, but yeah, it was a lot of fun to do this. I wanted to definitely keep with her age, so when I went in with her skin details, I wanted to make sure that I didn't do too many overlays that would like overshadow or like take over the fact that like she is their mom, so she's meant to look a bit older than them, which I think translates really well. I like this skin, like this default skin actually does a really good job of that. So I actually don't even know if the skin overlay that I chose really made too much of a difference from what was already there, but I think just the fact that she has like a subtle kind of like smile lines and like some very subtle wrinkles above the forehead, she still looks, you know, she still looks really good, and there's nothing wrong with that. I really wanted it to kind of translate into almost like this, she's still trying a little bit to just hold on to that sex appeal, that youth, you know, those unfortunate beauty standards that we have been subjected to. I almost feel like this family and these women like kind of are, I don't want to say trapped in that, but that's kind of like their story. They still want to just be these super gorgeous, fiery women, and you know, sometimes you cake on a little bit of extra foundation here and there. You know, you put a little heavier eyeshadow on and some lipstick, and you just want to look just extra good. So I definitely went for that here. I really like this dress I chose for her. The outfit she was wearing initially was effing awful, so definitely wasn't keeping her in that. It just didn't even make sense. She looked so frumpy and so lame. So I definitely went for this. And then when I was about to finish her up, I realized, oh my gosh, I literally didn't change her skin tone. Like, they lightened all of these Sims in this game. I don't know why they did that. It's obviously been a whole thing. It's been over Twitter for forever, but yeah, I darkened everyone's skin because like, no, we are giving them the life and the depth and the melanin that they deserve. And now I'm here with Don fixing old boy up because wow, I mean, the proportions, everything about it, it was not looking good. It was, all of his features were very pinched into the center of his face, and there was just no balance. And this is Don freaking Lethario, okay? This guy gets women. Like, he is just the playboy. Like, you just know when you come across Don Lethario in any Sims game, he is going to be a playboy. And he did not look like that. He looked like a literal, he just looked so lame. It just was not working for me. So I gave him some body hair, gave him like a cooler tattoo, and I do change up his look. So initially I start off with this kind of rugged beard, and I went with a style of hair that I like, but I feel like it just has a little bit too much gray in it for what I wanted. Like, I like the look of it, but in terms of his eyebrows and his facial hair, it wasn't necessarily working for me. So after I go through all of the skin details and just really put the look together, there were just some element I wasn't getting that like drop dead gorgeous Don Lethario energy. So I went back in, made his eyes a bit more green, a bit more rich, and then this is when I start tweaking his face a bit more, really giving him that structure. Changed his beard. I felt like this one suited him really well and just made him look super attractive. And I just use this hair. I use this on Mortimer Goth as well. If you've seen that video, it just works. The color works. It really pairs nicely with his beard, and he looks so good. Like, this is what he was meant to look like just a really hot guy who knows how to get the ladies. He knows how to win them over with his charm and his good looks, and now it compliments him. Like, I just saw him with this open open button shirt with like some really nice fit Gucci pants with the belt and some nice classic shoes. Like, this guy, he comes through, he shows up, and he does what he needs to do, and it works for him every time, and I love to see it. So my favorite of the entire makeover is Miss Dina Caliente. She's just so amazing. I love her character so much. I love the way that the story kind of plays out in The Sims 2. Like, she wants to marry a rich Sim, so she gets with Mortimer after Bella disappears. Like, she wants to live that rich and fabulous life, and that was definitely missing here. So I did go in, pinch her waist in, make her, you know, give her that kind of hourglass figure. I just feel like, based on the story that's been told for so long, this frumpy thing that was going on in the beginning of the game, it's not going to work here. It's not going to work for our OGs. It's not going to work for our girls who were supposed to be just absolutely stunning. And now I think with this makeover, she looks gorgeous. So good. I gave her this little mole on her cheek because, as we know, I didn't want to go crazy with the freckles because it only works in certain scenarios. And with the makeovers, it's not always necessary. But I just feel like moles give just an extra bit of life to the Sims. So I'm always going to go in with the moles. And then I wanted to give her, like, she's made up. Dina is made up. She's showing up all the time. Just like, you know, the whole situation with Don, like, that's his story. He's meant to be like this guy, and she is that girl. And what's so funny to me, I don't know, comment down below and let me know if you guys think this, but she was giving me like Christina Aguilera vibes for some reason. Like, even when my brother came in and he's like watching me create the sim, he's like, oh yeah, she does kind of look like Christina. I'm like, right, I didn't even intend for that, but she's so cute. I absolutely love the way Dina turned out, and I gave her this little necklace with a little D on it. I just felt like it's this in true Dina fashion. Like, she's just, you know, thinking about herself, thinking about the money, thinking about, you know, her next move. And I don't know, she's such a vibe. I absolutely love, like, the makeup, the look, the hair, perfect homage to Sims 2 Dina. She kind of had like a long-ish bob. This was perfect. So to continue with that, I wanted her outfit to also be black. So I found this jumpsuit, which I think is absolutely perfect for her because it's still black. It's got that, you know, classic Dina energy, but, you know, it's designer, it's fresh, it's fabulous, it's just looking so good. So I go in, give her some body highlight. I felt like she needed some cleavage for this, so thankfully I had this cleavage mask, which just really has a little emphasis on the boobs, but I think it works perfectly for this. And her red bottom boots, and I gave her this cute little handbag, and it's just a whole ass mood, and I'm here for it. She looks so stunning. Comment down below, let me know what you think about her. And oh boy, Nina and Don were probably the worst of the bunch. Their faces were just so fat and gigantic, and then all of their features were smushed in the center. Honestly, I could not tell you why they look like this. It was so frustrating. I had to work with her because the big old head was not working for me. I was like, girl, your dome is gigantic. So after trying to find like a good overlay, I forgot I needed to change her skin tone again. But look at how much life it just gives her. I think she looks so much better in her truer, like more deepened skin tone, and going in with the usual lashes and everything. My usual, I think I put this nose highlight on her and remove it. I either did that for the mom or for her. I can't remember. It was like kind of clipping with some of the other makeup details that I wanted, but I made her look a lot more like her mom. I just felt like they had a lot of similar features in general, so I gave her the same default eyes, the same kind of like highlight and structure to her, and they both have the red hair, so I really just feel like they have a lot of similarities there. So I kind of stayed true to that. And then trying to decide on hair, I decided to scroll all the way to the bottom because I felt like I always start at the top and then I find a hair that I land on and I never make it to the bottom. So those hairs down there, they just never get used. But honestly, I love this long hair on her. I think it looks so good. And I decided that I wanted her to have freckles, so I gave her lots of them. I can't help myself, but I think she looks so cute. And I believe, yeah, in The Sims 2, Dina was really active. I think she kind of had those same traits in The Sims 3 as well. But yeah, she's more active. Her outfit in The Sims 2 was way more laid back. She had like a crop top on and cargo pants. Like, Dina was just really low key, but she was still like a firecracker. She was still hot. And, you know, the whole love triangle thing with Don Lethario, which is why I don't know why they threw the mom in. And now the mom is with Don. And it's just like this really weird, awkward situation. Even though I know Dina and Nina don't have the romantic relationship with him, I just think it's a little weird. But I like this outfit. I still feel like she's still a bit designer, still a little bougie. So the Fendi joggers were a perfect fit, and I absolutely love her. So the look pretty much comes together from here. I give all my girls the nails and the rings, and you know, they still have their little girly vibes to them. I can't help it, but I love it, and I think they turned out so good. So please comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the makeovers? Comment which one is your favorite makeover. I'm gonna have to say Dina. I just love the way that she came out. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for so close to 900 subscribers. Maybe by the time this gets up, I mean, we'll be at 1,000. So thank you guys so much. I love you, and I will see you guys in the next video.